Hi, good afternoon. You're joining me from, I'm in Spring, Texas, and it is December 31st. It's the last day of the year. And for those of you that know me, most of you anyway, might know that I was changed dramatically about 11 years ago. For me, in a nutshell, he took someone that was lukewarm and didn't have any discipline, not much passion, didn't have any passion at all, really, for the Lord. And the Lord changed me. He gave me discipline. He gave me persistence. And now, because of that, because of what he did in 2007, I'm out to set the world on fire, one believer at a time, by reading His Word and really seeking God. Something that doesn't happen overnight, and it's not very popular. Not a whole lot of people want to hear me, frankly. But knowing what the Lord did for me, and I'm just a regular guy. I'm very ordinary. I'm about as ordinary as you can get. Raised in central Pennsylvania, very rural area, and just a normal dude. Don't have a Bible training at all, nothing formal. So, but the Lord changed my heart, and He gave me a great desire, a passion to get into the Word of God and get others into it, because it changed me. It fundamentally changed me. I'm a different person because of it. So I can't shut up about that, as many of you know. So this year, it's the last day of the year, so I like to get people focused on the next year, the 2018. So I've already made Bible studies available through audio. There are YouTube videos in which, you don't see a video, it's just a still picture, but the audio of a Bible study, How to Build Your Faith in 2018. You can find that on my channel. And also a practical guide, and that's another audio file that takes about 55 minutes to get through it. Part of it, a lot of it's my testimony, and then talking about how to build a daily plan. So the resources are there on my YouTube channel. Also, you can visit thebibleteam.com, and from thebibleteam.com, you can access all that. So I'll make that available. You can also directly get back to me if you need special attention. That would be wonderful to hear from you at the very least. So I'm telling you, this is what I do to from year to year, and sometimes my plans change. I'll tell you what I'm going to do this year. This year I'm going to read through the Old Testament. I have an Old Testament plan here, and you can see here I have it's not focusing. January 1, Genesis 1 through 3, January 2, Genesis 4 through 6, and I didn't realize it's mirrored, so you're not seeing it, but nevertheless, you get the idea. So on my website, I have a creator that you can actually create a PDF and print it out. And also on the website, you can go straight to the plans page, and they're already created for you. This one is the Old Testament for the year, but I have ones for the New Testament. I have ones for the whole Bible. I have the New Testament weekdays only, which is a great plan because it's just weekdays. So this year, personally, I'm going to be doing an Old Testament plan. So this is what it is for May. So notice that it prints out all these pages. There's, I think, 4 pages. This ends December 31st, 2018. And what I do is I cut it out. I cut each column out on cardstock. So this is pretty fairly firm, not as flimsy as regular paper. And then I stick that in my Bible. So this year I'm reading through I have an Amplified Bible that I'm going to start. And I'm excited about that because I haven't read the Amplified version yet. I try to do a different version every year. And that's not, I'm not saying for you to read the Amplified. I'm saying, find whatever Bible is comfortable, that you're comfortable with, or that you feel convicted is the Bible. I don't want to go against your convictions, because I know people have ideas about Bible versions, and I'm not going to go into that. As far as I'm concerned, I've read from many modern versions, and it's a consistent message. So I'm comfortable going from version to version. And I don't know. I like it because I get a different perspective every year. So this year I want to introduce a special Bible that I just learned about, and I'll tell you about it briefly. I have a new friend that I met this year, and she published this Bible, and it's different. It's called the New Testament, amplified and unfolded. And what it is it's the amplified translation. So it's not a new translation. It's the amplified translation. But she did this Bible, and you can read about the inspiration. It goes back to Frank Viola's Pagan Christianity book, from that book. Anyway, look at this. It's Galatians, but there's no chapters or verses. And so my plan is to read the Old Testament, probably in the morning, and then at night, or whenever during the day, I'm going to read from this book. And this book is roughly 300 some odd pages. So what I plan to do is at least get a page in a day, or read a page, and wherever it's a good place to stop, because there's no chapters or verses in this. It's just Galatians, and then actually, and it's ordered in chronological. So it's Galatians, James, First Thessalonians. So they've decided. To some degree, they figured out when each letter was written. And then Mark starts on page 47. So I'm really looking forward to getting into that Bible. So I just thought I'd share that, and I just want to share that every year I just like to do something differently, because I like to change things up. I kind of like the variety. So guys, I encourage you, get into the Word of God, and get the resources that you need that I talked about earlier on thebibleteam.com. And in my YouTube channel, and I want to do more videos in 2018. I used to do a lot of videos on a weekly basis, even multiple times a week, and I really want to get back to that. We have live calls on Monday evenings. You can join us for the Bible Team calls, or every Monday evening. With the exception of specific holidays that fall on Monday. So you can join us there. We have a prayer call on Tuesdays, and every month we have a Super Saturday call on Saturdays. So you can find out about those on thebibleteam.com. And this Bible by Andrea Sims, you can find that on Amazon.com. The Bible is Andrea Lynn Sims. She is she's an author, and she's on Amazon. I'll put that on the website too. So anyway, God bless you. Have a great 2018, and God bless.